I'm a bad bitch, yeah. You know I'm that bitch, can't get off of this dick, yeah. I am that bitch, now you know I'm that bitch, yeah. I am that bitch, yeah. You know I'm that bitch, I am that bitch.
Hello everyone and welcome back to That Bitch Podcast. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need more motherfucking subscribers, people. Now, I'm so annoyed. I literally was just talking for 15 minutes and then all of a sudden my camera screen went black. I apparently did not repress the record button. So now that 15 minutes of me talking is gone. And now I have to restart the goddamn story. Oh my Lanta. Okay. So I am recording this on the 28th. This is about the party I was at on the 25th at my friend's house for his birthday party. Okay? So, we'll start this again. Sip of tea before I dive in once again. Okay, so got invited to my friend's birthday party at his house. Now, I haven't seen this group of friends all together since like December, Christmas time. Because I've just been living my best life and being very content by myself, not having to see other people, deal with anybody, have no drama, having a great old time. So I knew at this party there was going to be some people there that would be a little awkward dealing with or seeing, but I was going to be an adult and be like civil, try to be an acquaintance, and yeah. So the couple that I thought was going to be there didn't show up, thank God, because I was not looking forward to that situation. And then, of course, the girl that I did not want to deal with, she was there. And I found out that she was engaged because somebody told me, so I was going to be nice. And I went up to her and I said, I heard you got engaged, congratulations. This bitch rolled her eyes at me. Ma'am, how about you act your fucking age, you're in your 30s, and just be polite and say, thank you, not yeah, thanks. Roll her eyes, and then totally ignore me. Didn't even look at me in the face, looked at my other friend, and rolled her eyes. So you know what? Fuck you. I hope your marriage doesn't last. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even fucking care. Whatever. Anyways, the one guy that I thought might be there, he was at a different event, so I didn't have to worry about him. Now, the reason me and this one girl no longer like each other is because we had a little falling out, and it was originated because she was kind of pushing her Christian views and slut shaming, and I don't agree with slut shaming. Men and women are pretty much well equal, and if they both want to sleep, if males want to sleep with a bunch of girls, females want to sleep with a bunch of boys, or whichever, you can fuck who you want to fuck, whoever you want, as many people as you want. You don't need to be slut-shaming someone. Sex is sex. Sex is not just about making babies, okay? Sex is pleasurable, for the most part. So, that was one of the reasonings, and and also, she was seeing this one certain guy. I talked about this previously on one of my episodes. He was the one that wanted to have a secret relationship with me. And I was like, no, because I made it clear at the very beginning of me and him talking is that I did not want to be in a relationship or dating anybody because I plan on going to LA and I got a lot of other stuff lined up that I want to do. And being in a relationship will not work. So, after they had the girl that is engaged, she was seeing this guy originally. But it's funny because she broke up with him because he was moving too fast. He was helping her build stuff for her apartment or place she's staying and buying her stuff. Being a very nice guy. And all of a sudden now, so she split with him because he was falling too fast and going too fast. But she gets engaged to this guy she's been seeing for, I'm pretty sure it's been like a year. So was it really because he was falling too fast, or were you really just dragging him along? I think you were just fucking him around, and that was kind of it, honestly. So then later on, I think it was like a few months later, then I ended up talking to the guy. That's when we started hanging out, and then I had told him I didn't want anything. And then we kind of like just stopped talking, which is whatever. But of course, he now hangs out with my friend group, which is now his friend group. So lovely. Yeah, he didn't end up showing up because he was at some event. Whatever. Now, fast forward to the party on the 25th. My friend's birthday party. I get there. Everything is going fine. And then our one friend was extremely, extremely drunk to the point that we should have called an ambulance because he was literally laying on the grass when I got there, face down. And then I get closer to him and he like sits on his butt and I was trying to talk to him and he just could not comprehend a single word I was saying. Then I went inside, did whatever, put my drinks away, grabbed a drink, brought it out. And he's sitting on one of the chairs. And there was vomit on the deck, all over the deck. So our one friend, one of the guys, was bringing a pail of water to wash it off the deck. Of course, right? And this other guy that was there, I don't know who he is, but apparently he's one of my guy friends, good friends from the past. If you can follow that, what I just said. And so our one friend was going to wash off throw up with the water. And this other guy comes and is like yelling at him and saying, how long did you fucking know him for? I know him for this long, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, do you really think that he was going to throw the pail of water on our friend? No, he was going to dump the water on the vomit so nobody stepped in it. But this motherfucker who wanted to fight was stepping in this vomit because he was that drunk. This guy wanted to fight 3 of my friends, 3 of them that were there. The one that got the bucket of water, they were getting each other's faces, like very fucking close. And then our other friend that was standing there kind of watching this go on, then he kind of got involved. Then they're also again right in their fucking faces. Yeah, then there was some other guy that was there. He wanted to get involved as well and fight him. And he's like, knows martial arts and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And he was like, I would injure this guy so quickly, blah, 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 whatever. Okay? But no, he didn't end up fighting. Nobody ended up fighting. But everybody was pissed off and upset and wanted to fight this guy because he was acting like a goddamn fool and fucking up the vibe. So, later on that night, I get a message on Snapchat. It's my one friend from the past that I haven't hung out with in like 2 years or a little more. He's like, what are you doing tonight? I said, oh, I'm just hanging out at my friend's house. He's having a birthday party. He's like, oh, okay, he's at so-and-so. He's at some bar with his friends. Then all of a sudden, I'm standing by the fire, and I look over to, I guess, my right-ish, and I see the back of my friend's head that I was just messaging on Snapchat, like half an hour later. He was there. So I'm like, what the actual fuck? Why are you here? So I go round him, go to him like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, who do you know that's here? So of course, they're there because of the one chick that I don't like, that I got beef with. One of his friends was messaging with her, so they must know each other from whatever. And that's how they ended up coming there, which is kind of funny. It was such like what a coincidence. So, yeah, so he ends up being there. They're wanting to leave because the vibe was not great. I mean, you could probably cut the tension with a knife there at the party. There was literally 3 different groups of people standing around. The one by the bar out back, then me with the guys that just came, like with my old friend that I know, and then by the fire pit, and then inside the house. Literally little cliques. Yeah, so then we ended up going inside and talking, then they had a drink, then they ended up leaving. And then all of a sudden I'm outside, like 5 minutes later, I get a phone call from my friend that just left. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to come with us? And I'm like, whoa, what? I'm like, I did not bring a single thing with me other than my alcohol, my bag with my alcohol in it, and a house key, and of course my cell phone. I did not bring wallet, ID, money, nothing. Because I was just planning on going to my friend's house. And then back home via Uber or whatever, or my mom to pick me up. So then my one friend wanted to come with because he did not want to be at the party either. but they didn't have enough room, so they couldn't take him with. So it was just me, and I left. I ended up leaving because I was like, well, fuck this. But like, I'm having a great old time. A lot of tension here, and people that it's like, who the fuck are you? Also, like, I don't want to be around you kind of thing. Hold on, another sip of tea. So, I ended up leaving with the guys, and they ended up wanting to go meet up with some girls, or a girl that my friend knew. Only the one girl, but there's another girl with her, with the girl that was there. We ended up all like hanging out, meeting at one of the bars. Had a drink. My friend ended up buying me a drink, which was nice because I did not have any money, obviously. And then there was our DD, designated driver, if you don't know what that means. So he was a sober one, and then we ended up driving back to my friend's house, which he recently bought a house, which is very nice. Now, a little backstory regarding this friend. I have known him since, like, I think it was grade 9, I think, with my other best friend at the time. We would always all hang out together, and I remember the one time, my one best friend at the time, and then my one guy friend that I'm hanging out with now, had his guy friend there. They went outside the vehicle. So then me and this guy are making out, like the one that I'm hanging out with this past weekend, ended up making out in his vehicle, or whoever vehicle we were in. Whose ever vehicle we were in. Goddamn, I can't talk. And I just remember it being like a wet dog. When they like a dog licks all over your face. Yeah, that's how it felt. My face was just like covered in saliva is how it felt. It was a disaster. Now, I know before I did not know how to kiss long ago, okay? But then you make out with a lot of people. So you learn new tricks, you learn how to actually be a good kisser. So, hanging out with this person, I'm like, oh dear God, because I know there's that little vibe, like, you know, like it's bound to possibly lead to sex, but you don't really know if you want to go that way. Yeah, so I was kind of hesitant because of that not so good first encounter. You're kind of just like, do I attempt this again? Do I give that a second chance? Yes, no, maybe so. So, we're at his house. Hold on, tea time. We are at his house with 2 girls, and then there's myself, my friend, and then his 2 other guy friends. So there is there's 6 of us. Yes. Why I have to do the math? I'm a little slow at the moment. So there's 6 of us. We ended up playing some sort of game on the phone. It was like, it was like you enter your names and then, what the fuck was it called? I don't know, some app. Enter your name, it tells you like something you have to do. Things got risque, like remove a piece of clothing or kiss whoever's to your left or say this, do that kind of thing. We ended up all like kissing each other. That could possibly be why I may be sick right now. When I think about it, like earlier today, I was like, oh shit, I was kissing people. So, yeah. But then, the thing that kind of made up my mind was that I had to kiss my friend. That was his house. I was like, okay, that wasn't that bad. Then also, one of the things you had to do was like, what the hell was it? Romantically kiss the person's neck on your left or something? Or kiss someone's neck romantically or whatever, seductively, whatever the word was. So, of course, he's coming to me. Yes, so then on my neck, I'm like, ooh, my neck is like one of my weak points. But I'm like, oh, fuck. So, I'm like, okay, so far so good. Then I'm like, maybe I will stay the night, because that was kind of the plan. Because I wasn't going to get my mom to pick me up. It ended up being like 4 in the fucking morning by the time we were going to bed. I'm sorry, my nose is plugged right now, so I sound funny. So, people finally leave, but near the end of the night, I was getting really bad acid reflux, so I had to start drinking water. I couldn't drink my Trulies anymore. I think I just can't drink hard seltzers, like straight. Maybe if I mix it in something, maybe? I don't know. So I was drinking water. Then, of course, I get a fucking headache. So that was a struggle all around. So I was kind of like, at the end, I was kind of going hemming and hawing about, do I want to stay here? Do I go home because the one sober friend was driving the girls home and the other guy home? And I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stay the night. Go get some sleep. I was already exhausted. It was like 4:30 in the morning. So we go to bed. Now, okay. To be honest, I thought originally this guy's penis was going to be small. Okay? He's not the tallest person. He's maybe 5'8". He's not that much taller than me, and I'm 5'3", but let's say 5'8", okay? Now, we go lay in his bed. We're cuddling for a second. And of course, I turn around, we start making out. I'm like, okay. He has improved. So far, the second chance was worth it. Now, all of a sudden, my pants are off, and I'm like, okay, hello there, sir. So, that happened. Yeah, my pants were all sudden off. He fucking grabbed my legs, and he went to town. And what I'm saying he went to town is he went down on me and went to town on me. I was like, okay, this is good. Because a lot of guys can be fucking selfish. You guys stop being motherfucking selfish. Girls need lots of foreplay to finish. Have I finished? No. I'm a whole different special case regarding that situation. But girls usually always need some foreplay before you go into the whole dick in the vagina situation. Now, when I tell you I was shook when I saw this man's penis, that would be that would be an understatement. Now, keep in mind, I haven't had sex since like February, I think. So, that's a long time to not have a penis inside you. So, going from a small penis like long time ago, or like a below average, and then all of a sudden you're fucking and this penis is above average and it's thick. It's not a chode. No, chode is thick and tiny. This guy's penis was quite nice. So that was shocking. Did it hurt a tad? Yes. Because it's like all of a sudden you're going in, it's like poop, you know? Like boom, boom, boom. So all of a sudden it's got this big thing going in a small hole and it's like poof. Yeah. That was the situation. I'm pretty sure he probably fucked me. I'm pretty sure he fucked me more than I fucked him, but I was so fucking exhausted. I had a major fucking headache. So, props to him for being drunk and being able to stay hard. I guess he had whiskey dick, but the good kind when you just can't finish, but you can fuck for a long time. I had to be the one to tap out because I was getting sore. I was tired and had a fucking headache. But makeout skills for this guy, very, very much improved. Dick game for this guy. Very well. Very, very well. Very good. I would say the drunk sex was pretty good, minus that I was getting a headache, or had a headache, and was very tired. I still had a good time, because it was a long time that I haven't had dick in a long time. So, I finally got fucking laid. How fantastic is that? Yes. So, that was my little story about giving a second chance to someone. Sometimes a second chance is not always a bad thing. It can end in a good way as well. So, long story short, sometimes second chances may lead to good and fun things. Anywho, that was the podcast episode for this week. Hope you guys all enjoyed the little quickie episode, even though it was kind of regarding a quickie, but not really, because it kind of lasted a while. But yes. So, long story short, I had a great fucking past weekend. I got some dick. I got fucking laid. I got dick down, railed, however you want to say it, however you want to put it. It was a good time. Would I do it again? Probably yes. Do I regret it? Not at all. Because guess what? Sometimes second chances are worth it. And this was worth it. So we'll see. I guess now I know if I need some dick, I can just text up that guy and be like, hey, let's fuck. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I'm not kidding. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode this week. I think I might do more quickie type of episodes because then I'm getting straight to the point, getting the good stuff, getting the good content. And then you guys don't get bored watching or listening to me. So make sure you tune in a week and a half because you never know what teas about this next. Bye, bitches.